Hello, folks. Welcome to Fandango Friday. We're running a little late, but Sean has a bottle of empty bottle of Miller High Life for some reason. But anyway, all right. So I'm in Louisiana with. Oh yeah, y'all do that. Y'all do that liquor and beer mix stuff. I don't do that. I'm in Louisiana with Louisiana. Let me turn my lamp on, Mom. I have to turn it off to show the product. With Louisiana liqueur reviews, and I have to get my liqueur, but I don't want it to warm up. It's definitely not for warm drinking. Beverage Ramble is in Georgia with Beverage Ramble, also known as Jean H. Pierre. Elbow is in Florida, and Dazelin Dave is in Louisiana.
Oh, I misspelled that. Look at that. Let me fix that.
Well, that's all right with Dazelin. You could be in a daze. All right. So I have to catch up on Facebook and everything because I have been away and I did not look at any internet for 6 days. So I haven't answered any comments on the channel in a week, and people probably think I'm ignoring them, but I'm not ignoring you. I'm going to sit down tomorrow and answer every comment. So y'all know I always answer comments. I cannot stand beer reviewers who don't have time to answer their viewers' comments. You know, it's like I don't have time for these little people that support my channel. You know, no, I don't play,
little people.
I don't play that game. You know.
Cool.
But I will do it. I will catch up. You know. All right.
Yeah, better.
Dazzling Dave. Yeah, that's good. Okay.
I know how to edit. I guess the only way you can do is get out and come back in.
No, there's a way, but I'll show you. I'll show you one. All right. There's Sean's channel.
I haven't done a lot of stuff recently, but I will get back into it this weekend.
Yeah, let me go get my product.
Mm-hmm. I'll show you what I have. Mellow corn, Kentucky straight corn whiskey. The mellow.
Oh, nice.
Yes. As you see, I gave some to some of my coworkers today after work.
Okay.
You had your brother over.
No, he's not here. He's in PA.
All right. So Jean was out of town, and I went out of town. I went to England, Gibraltar, which is owned by England. Then I went to Spain, and I got kicked out of Spain. But
What?
Yeah, it's a long story, but then I got back in. That was a mess. And then I went to Spanish Africa. I took a ship across the Mediterranean to Africa. So I had never been to those continents. So it was interesting, but that's why I was away. I got a lot of photos. I'm going to post them on the internet, you know. All right. But that's another story. So what I have here is Pennsylvania Dutch salted caramel cream liqueur. And yeah, it was kind of expensive. It was $18.99. I guess that's not expensive, but to me, it's expensive for just cream and liquor. You know? Yeah, it's made with salted caramel. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We'll show the website later. I think this is 12.5%. Let me look. This is new for 2023. This never was out before. Yeah, 12.5% alcohol. They keep adding flavors every year since it keeps selling it like crazy.
Salted caramel.
Oh, okay. So let's see. Let me go to the banners.
That's what knucklehead is.
Let's go to the banners. So we got Pennsylvania Dutch salted caramel. Whoops, caramel at. Oh hell! I hit the wrong thing. All right, at 12.5% alcohol. Now, somebody sent me a text. I don't know why people do this when they know I'm on there. All right, so Jean-Pierre has.
Hi, tonight I have mellow corn, Kentucky straight corn whiskey, coming in 100 proof, bottle and bond. 100 proof, 50% ABV. Yes, I was telling the guys I had some with some of the coworkers, a little bit of sip, and there you go.
You must have a lot of coworkers. You must have a lot of coworkers. All right.
It's $15.99 for the bottle. I wonder if I got fleeced by this bottle size.
No,
That's about right.
no, that's not a bad price. Let me see the bottle again.
That's not going right.
Turn it. Yeah, you got some coworkers. All right, now elbow.
All right. I am bringing a bourbon, rather well known, I guess. Elijah Craig.
Yeah.
Small batch.
Small batch.
47% ABV, 94 proof.
Elbow.
And
Was Jean-Pierre's brother there?
yeah.
That was Jean-Pierre's brother.
Yeah. No, I've been enjoying this. I bought this last week, and I figured I better bring it to the show before it's all gone. I don't want to review an empty bottle.
Or is that the 750?
This is a small one, the half pint, the 375.
Yeah, we don't get
It's
those.
like-
I don't see this anywhere. But yeah, that's a great way to try something to see if you like it first.
Yeah, I agree. It was like $19 for this size. I imagine the 750s are maybe 35 or so, but
Yeah, something like that. 29, 30.
They're
yeah. Anyway, it's
25 around here.
some Elijah Craig tonight, so I guess I'll be tasting that when we come around.
All right.
And
My turn. Somebody is in their phone. Come on, Jean-Pierre, get out of your phone.
No, I mean they do it every time.
We'll just put it down. Mine's on the other side of the room. How do I answer it?
yeah,
On the
Shut
side
it
of the
off.
room. Yeah, shut it off. Turn it off. Nobody says you have to answer it.
Yeah, I'm gonna undo that because this
Wait,
Maybe
person,
not, John. Put it down, John.
this person is very texty. You know what I'm saying? Texty.
Well, just tell them nothing. Just put the phone down. There you go.
I'm
Some
busy.
people, if they call you, it's going to be a minimum 20-minute call, and if they text you, then it's going to be a text challenge.
All right. Today we're looking at something called Gator Bait.
Gator
Infused
Bait.
black coffee,
Gator Bite.
liqueur, and rum. This is coming in at 26% alcohol, I think. And this is by Louisiana Spirits. I don't know where they are. It says Bayou Rum on the side of some Boss bottle. You can see it, Bayou Rum. So I would assume it's the Bayou Rum folks.
Yeah, Bayou Rum Company. They're out by Lafayette. Gator Bite.
So this is coffee liqueur. Yes, it's 26%, and this is the the fifth size of 750 milliliter. So as you can see, it looks like coffee. It smells like coffee. And it pours like it's iced coffee. Okay.
That's cool. Now, so
You can see the alcohol legs on the bottle.
I'm going to pour mine, and then I'm going to look up the website. So I've been trying to catch up on everything since I've been going a week, but I was at work today, so I couldn't really catch up on anything. All right, so this is going to look like maybe like milk or chocolate milk. So here we go. Got a Bailey's glass. I want to thank the people that gave me this for free. It was not Bailey's. It was a grocery store that said, you could have one. I said, okay. They said, you can have two. Well, I took two. All right, so husband and wife set. When I get a wife, it'll be complete. Okay. Now,
I think that ship's done sailed, son.
I'll just call rent a wife. Now, they have good rates this month.
Whores.
No, well, rent a wife has good rates this month. I think they got a holiday special. All right. Anyway, but getting off of that subject, which could lead to trouble. Here is the product. It's creamy and it's a little
like
brown. It's a little bit brown, but I think they add caramel color. And So now let me make sure it's no, it says real salted caramel and fresh dairy cream. Doesn't say anything about caramel color. This is from Jacques Hans of Philadelphia, established in 1884. And I'll bring up the website because there is a website for Pennsylvania Dutch. We'll get back to the comments. Don't worry, folks. We don't ignore comments here unless they're stupid. Okay. There's the firecrackers going off for the football game.
What football game?
St. Charles in the semifinal.
Who?
St. Charles High School.
Oh.
The semifinal. Okay, here's the website.
I don't see anything. Ah, there we go.
Got to have patience. All right, so here's Pennsylvania Dutch. It's eggnog season, yes. But here's the salted caramel, which is not an eggnog.
Looks like they made an ice cream or something out of it. So this is some kind of an additive to a dessert or some kind of sort.
Yeah, they have recipe ideas, salted caramel martini. They have salted caramel creme brulee and so forth. And they also make chocolate cream, which I've never seen chocolate cream around here. Strawberries and cream, pumpkin spice, never seen that one. Peppermint bark, I have a bottle that I haven't opened yet. The eggnog, everybody sells their eggnog here, everybody. Peaches and cream, yes. We get that now this year. And then they give some information on it, where to buy it, and they have some frequently asked questions like they'll say, I'll show you what they'll say. Okay, salted caramel. Whoops, let me go back. Perfect balance layers of sweet and salty are blended into a rich, creamy base. And I think on the main Jacques Hans website, they're saying that it's vodka based. That's what the liqueur is, vodka. On the Jacques Hans website, which I'm not going to, nag y'all about. I'm not going to bring it up to bore you. But anyway, yeah, I think it's vodka. Okay, so real quick taste. It's going to be a predictable flavor. Smells like cream, and it smells like salted caramel. The taste. Cream, salted caramel. That's basically what it is, and they did a good job with it. Now, if you take issue with that, don't buy it. All right. So now we go to Beverage Ramble, who is
not available. Moving on.
We go to Beverage Ramble.
It's not there. Ah.
Now, okay. Beverage Ramble.
That's all right. I'll pinch it. That's okay. All right. Cheers.
Maybe some coworkers came over. All right.
Anyway, happy Friday again. Welcome to Fandango Friday. Always a pleasure to be here. And I'm just sipping on some Elijah Craig small batch Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Elijah Craig, the father of bourbon, they're claiming here.
Yeah, they all claim that.
Yeah, I mean, there's always kinds of stories behind these whiskeys and whatnot, but I did take a little time to research it a bit, and the myth is that he was the first guy to use charred new oak barrels, and that he's now, whether or not that's true, I don't know, but that's the myth behind it. Elijah Craig was a real person. He was a Baptist minister, apparently, and he used to preach. And back in the day, like right after the Revolutionary War, 1780s around there. There's a 1789 that's on all of these bottles. They're saying that's when he first started making the bourbon whiskey, I guess. But anyway, let's get a taste here. I tell you, I really like this bottle design, with the lip on the top and the flatness of the bottle. I think it's a nice design. I like that.
I do too. And you notice they're showing the barrel being charred.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that is a nice that's a nice view right there. Anyway, Elijah Craig is made by Heaven Hill. And I was researching that, trying to find out, well, who owns Heaven Hill? Because usually there's a big guy, a big corporation like Sazerac or Brown Forman or one of them. But no, apparently Heaven Hill is their own company, their own family-owned brand or whatever. I mean, they do make a lot of different spirits. They also make Evan Williams. They also make Larceny, Old Fitzgerald, and a lot of other different spirits. But anyway, they're pretty big too, from what.
Yes, it's been owned by the same family for 90 years.
Yeah, there were like the Shapira brothers. There were like 5 brothers involved, and they hired one of Jim Beam's cousins or something to be the head distiller. Anyway, there's that whole history there. But let's give this a taste. Let's try it out. Let's get that nice golden amber view. Nice on the nose. It's not overpowering. It's really quite pleasant aroma. And the taste on it is, it's a bourbon. It's, it's, to me, these whiskeys are complex. It's not like you're tasting a tequila or a rum. There's a lot of stuff going on in here. I taste a little vanilla, maybe a little caramel. And it's not a big burn. I mean, you do taste the alcohol. After all, it is 94 proof, but it's not overpowering. I like it. I think it's quite tasty, and I would recommend it.
I like what you said. Complex. They're all unique.
Yeah, they are. And like I tried Maker's Mark a few weeks back, and I enjoyed that taste as well. Any of these bourbons that they don't have a strong hit you in the mouth type taste, I enjoy. And I would say this is similar. It's like a nice mellow whiskey to me.
It is. I've had it. It's nice and pleasant, mild and mellow.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna try making an old fashioned pretty soon. See how that comes out. But there it is, Elijah Craig, and it's already halfway going here, so this won't be around too long. But I'm happy to bring it on board and talk about it a little bit. So
and
anyway,
before you folks worry about it, he's only got a half-size bottle.
Yeah.
Now, Dave, Dazzling Dave was trying to come back in, but I did add him back in, but it wasn't showing. Like his screen was black, so I guess he's got to try to redo it because something was screwed up there. Now, Beverage Ramble with Mellow Corn.
Yeah, come on, Sean, put that phone down.
With Mellow Corn.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey guys, I'm sorry about that. I had a little phone call. Okay. Hey everybody.
Happens to me every time.
Always interesting on a Fandango Friday, and always interesting with me with my life because I always got some crap going on. Anyway, mellow corn, Kentucky straight corn whiskey.
Yeah.
Sorry, Elbow. Sorry, Jay. Where's Dave? Where did he go?
He'll be back. He had some little internet issues. All right, so here's the website.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Now you can hear me.
I
Hello.
could hear y'all. I could hear you the whole time. I don't know what you're talking
Okay,
about.
where I had it on mute. Where's our good friend Dave? He just disappeared, right?
He'll be back. He just had a little internet issue.
Okay, here it is, mellow corn whiskey. Nice little size right here. I don't have it on ice tonight. Maybe it'll probably be better on ice. You can read it, Jay. I don't have the website up on my thing.
All right, I'll read it. I'll read it. I'll read it. I'm showing it. It's been around since 1954, and I don't think they've changed the label since 1954 because I was looking at some old bottles from years ago. It looked the same, except they used to have a tax stamp on the top of the cap, but that rule is no longer. That was done away with in 1983, that you had to have a tax stamp. Anyway, mellow corn is produced in accordance with a unique set of regulations that define straight corn whiskey. It is distilled from a mash of at least 80% corn. Doesn't have to be 100% corn.
Okay.
It has to be 80%.
I
The other
wondered about
20, yeah, the other 20% could be wheat, barley, rice, anything you want to use, or it could be 100% corn. It's up to you. You know, it has to be an age 4 years, in a once used bourbon barrel. You see, you cannot use a fresh bourbon barrel.
No.
Then it would be bourbon. You got to have a used barrel or a new barrel that's never been charred barrel. Okay. Compared to the deep amber color created by the newly charred oak barrels in the production of our other bourbons and American whiskeys, the result of the used barrel is lighter straw-colored spirit. Heaven Hill Distillery is one of the few remaining producers of this unique whiskey, and that's true. Corn whiskey is very rare. Now, is corn whiskey different from bourbon? Yeah, but not very different. It's just a little bit different. And all bonded whiskey has to be 100 proof. All bonded whiskey, that there's no variant. It all has the same alcohol level. 50%.
And I was trying to get the benchmark, but I saw this, and I've been wanting to try this corn whiskey for some time now because I remember when I lived in Virginia. I remember I was just listening to a conversation of somebody they were having and said, "Why don't you come over and drink this corn liquor?" I said, "All right, corn liquor." I said, "All right, and you know."
Yeah, I think you made I think you made the right decision getting something different. The mellow corn, it's a legendary product.
So here it is, right over here. As you can see, nice rolling. $15.99 for the bottle. I bought this at the spot over right not far from my job, and yeah, interesting. Yes, right. Interesting. It is indeed. You live in Clifton? Clifton where? Go back. They said Clifton. Clifton, Tennessee. Okay, I thought Clifton, New Jersey. We have a Clifton, New Jersey. Smells nice. Like I said, reading this, it says distilled and bottled by Heaven Hill. You know, Louisville, Kentucky, blah, 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 blah. Bond. Under the U.S. government supervision, as they say. U.S. government supervision.
Yeah, which is a meaningless statement because all liquor in America is produced under government supervision.
So anyway, looks tempting. Let's have at it. Cheers. Salute to the holiday season. First month of December, the final month of the year. Let's go out with a bang in 2023. Cheers.
Cheers. Not too big of a bang though. Because then there won't be no 2024. All right.
Nice, smooth. Okay, Mississippi, I don't know. Mississippi's weird when it comes to beer. Liquor, okay, but beer, like, you know, that's just weird. Only 10%.
Yeah, they're too regulatory. All right, but go ahead. Just describe this.
Nice, smooth. You get a little caramel, but you get some of that way it's sort of stripped down the way liquor should be tasted. Stripped to this original style. In my opinion, but
Tastes like corn on the cob without the butter.
exactly.
No, it really does. Tastes like popcorn.
Pretty decent. I'm not getting a really heavy burn in this. I mean, this is pretty decent. $15.99, not too bad. I had there was another bottle, $29.99, but that was in plastic. This one is glass. So no plastic. So listen, I've been listening to Dave, who kind of spooked me about the plastic situation. I said, but I don't have a big plastic jar. If I want to do something with, kind of store it, I buy a plastic bottle and then say, pour it in plastic, pour it in glass. I don't have a lot of glass jugs around. I doubt none of us do, but
No, I don't. Although some people do save Carlo Rossi bottles because they're good for storage.
Yeah, so this is pretty decent. Not too bad for this style. Some of the websites I looked at gave it a pretty fair score, whether it's Drizzly, a couple of other these little low level liquor sites, where they have it. They kind of gave their review and they kind of gave it a pretty decent score. So $15.99, is it worth it? Pretty much. Is it a good mixer? I don't know. Mix it with ginger ale, maybe. I would say maybe a toddy.
They've got those cocktail ideas on the website.
Again, I haven't looked at the website, so when I came home, I was going to do all that, but I was on the phone talking to, several people. People just call me out of the blue. I got to talk to people. Hey, Jean. Hey, I need to talk to you. Hey, No, it is Jay. People call you last minute, like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna take this call.
People never call me unless I'm doing a video.
So, but
they say, who's doing a video? Hurry up, call. And then they're like, hey, how's it going? I'm doing a video. Hang out. Oh,
exactly.
Did you hear about Mr. Smith? They call him Noonie. He died. He got hit by a freight train. And, his brother went insane, remember? And they put him in a hospital. And his sister had that chemical where she couldn't have any hair on her head. And it goes on and on. I'm like, oh, man, you had to call me now, huh? Okay, I don't know who these people are. You're telling me about these people. I never heard of these people, but okay.
Yeah.
It's
I'll
like
give my score coming up.
It's like a soap opera on the telephone. All right, what now?
I'll give my score coming up on this one. So.
Yeah. All right. So.
I finally got it because I know you have it.
Yeah, I have had it. Yeah.
And Elbow, I don't know if you ever had mellow corn. Have you?
No, I haven't tried that yet.
Okay.
That's gonna be one to get. That's a unique product.
Okay.
All right. So I don't know what.
Next one will be the mezcal.
Mezcal. Oh boy, get ready. Wait a minute. You can't do mezcal because that's clear.
Oh really?
Yeah, really. Yeah. And I ain't bailing you out.
And just find another, because I like brandy, but I'm not a fan of brandy.
Oh yeah, rum.
I do rum, so maybe another rum review. Maybe Barumba Coot I'll probably buy and review that. So the Haitian rum, my island, Sac Passé.
Yeah, I saw that Barbancourt over there in Spain, actually. All right.
For real?
Oh, for real? No, I'm lying to you.
For real.
Come on, be serious, Jay.
I'm not kidding about that. If I tell you I saw something, I saw it.
Okay.
All right, guys, I gotta make this short. I'm tethering off my phone. Something going on with the network here, so it works. It's how it happens sometimes. I don't know what really the problem is. I had to reboot my router. Right now, it's still on red. I don't know what's happening with it. But hey, at least I got to back up. All right, so we're looking at Gator Bite, a coffee liqueur. It says it's made with black coffee. Okay, right up my alley. I like black coffee.
And hazelnut.
Yeah. It doesn't say hazelnut on this label at all. Just,
Yeah, I'm looking on the website.
I'm looking at the label right here in my hand. I don't really care what the website says. There's no hazelnut on this.
Oh
And
no!
again, this could be an old label. Who knows? No, there's no hazelnut on this at all.
Yeah, they might have updated the recipe. Yeah, okay. Go ahead. You can describe it. That's cool.
So yeah. So the taste. So it's gonna be like coffee. It's sweet. Tastes like sugar. I guess that's the rum that's coming through with it. It's kind of got a candy note to it. Yeah, it's definitely a liqueur. It's like it's missing something. It's sweet. Yeah, it's sweet. It's got nice alcohol legs on the glass. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's looking pretty decent. It's definitely something you'd have to, I don't know, I guess you could mix one of your cream things in here. See what that's all about.
That would work. That probably would work. Or you could just take milk out the refrigerator and mix it with it.
Yeah. It's real sweet. So guys, I got to make this quick. I don't know what's going on with the internet. I got to fool around with it. Like I said, I'm tethering.
Who was your internet provider, David?
AT&T.
Yeah, I got Xfinity for mine.
Now, are you telling me I don't think AT&T would ever crash? All right, well, because it might. But you might want to give a score before you, because you could.
Yeah, I mean, if you mix some cream in this, it would probably be better. It just seems like one of those things that you could do that with. So, I mean, a score. I think they did a pretty good job on this. It's not off. It's sweet. It's made with rum. Rum's made with sugar or molasses. It didn't say what rum they infused it with. It just says Louisiana Spirits. 26%.
Be a rum.
Probably use the dark since it's black. It's black like coffee.
Is that Gator Bite available nationwide? I don't think I've ever seen it here in Florida.
I don't think so. I mean, I guess you'd have to check in with local big box and see if they can get it in.
Yeah.
I mean, if this is sold at one of those Total Ones, they could probably transfer it. One with but yeah, it's pretty good. It would be good with cream in it. I just want to go through a couple of things I picked up recently.
Yeah, and now I've seen Bayou rum. I know Bayou is right off the
Atlantis. Yes, I think I might have had that beer. Reviewed that one.
Oh, Aventinus, that's a classic. Oh, wait. What's your score for Gator Bite in case you lose your connection?
I'll give it an A-. Yeah, that's why I wanted to run through this pretty quick. This is about a 90
out of 100.
Whatever you want to give it, that's fine. I just want to run through this. Okay. So, yeah, this is a 8.2% alcohol. Of course, I got this at the Honey Hole. I also got this at the Honey Hole. I've never seen a peach Lambert.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I picked that one up. This will be really good with a chocolate peanut butter porter mix. Then I've got this. I've never seen this before in my entire life.
Oh, I've seen it.
Castile Nitro Barista. 11% alcohol.
I never bought it because it was too expensive.
11%. Oh, well, you know, I didn't pay next. I paid next to nothing for this stuff because you know where I got it from.
Oh yeah, you paid 69 cents.
A little bit more than that. I mean, come on, 69 cents. Then I found this.
Stillhouse.
It says American.
Oh yeah, I used to see that a lot, and then it sort of faded.
Yeah, I got this for $2.99.
Huh.
That's the deal of the deals.
Is that a metal can?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Like those little gas.
Wow.
That's
It
neat.
was the only one they had in this original flavor. They had more in like the apple flavor and stuff like that. So
You wanted the pure whiskey. What's the size of that can?
oh, that's regular. That's a fifth.
$2.99 for $7.50. Man, pretty soon you went from $4.99 to $2.99. The next video you come, you're gonna say they paid you $2 to take.
I'm ready for the $1.99 fifths. Hey, bring it on. I mean, if they're gonna sell them, I'm gonna buy them. So
I would buy it. Of course, I'd buy that for that price.
yeah. Then I found this one.
Oh,
Davies
Davies County.
It's just a toasted. It's good. I mean, I could do a review on this later. It's middle of the road.
I bet it wasn't $2.99.
No, that was like $43.99 or something. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna have to cut this short. All
right.
I don't know what's going on. No, I just went black on me again. So
All right. Thanks for
all
joining.
right, guys. Y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all later.
Bye-bye.
All right, Dave, you're the best.
All right, man. See ya.
Cheers, Dave.
Sorry he had internet problems. Man, I used to have so much trouble with my old computer. That thing started deteriorating like it was no tomorrow. But there was a tomorrow because I went and bought a new one. All right. So if y'all haven't seen me for a week, it's because I was in Europe. And then I went to Africa. Then I went back to Europe. Then I came back home. All right.
I look forward to some of the videos and some of the stories, my friend.
And I got to see some apes.
Ron, what was your flight across the ocean? Was it out of Atlanta?
No.
New York?
It was a weird trip. Like
Houston.
I'll tell you about it, but let me give the score first on this because I don't want it to warm up anymore. And I'm not going to do it. What the hell? All right. So I pour this a little bit more. It's about as much as I can take. I'm going to put a little cinnamon on it. I like it a lot, but then again, I like salted caramel. I mean, it's not something I eat all the time, but a couple of times a year. Yeah, it's cool. I put a little cinnamon on it. Now it tastes like cream, salted caramel, and cinnamon.
I'm sure it'll be great with coffee, right?
Oh, yeah. Ever since I opened this a week ago or week and a half ago, I've been pouring it at the bottom of the coffee cup. Only one a day. I'm not out of control. I pour about this much at the bottom of the coffee cup, and then I pour the black coffee right on top. Now the black coffee, just by the force of pouring it, it stirs it. I don't even have to use a spoon to stir it. And then I just sip it while I'm watching NFL highlights and so forth. And I got a lot of highlights to catch up on because I didn't even pay attention to this last weekend. I don't even know who won, except I know the Saints lost. But so I got to catch up on all of that. But yeah, it's a real good coffee product. To drink it on its own, well, you could do it. And I obviously did it for the solo review and this group review, but I would typically put this in coffee. Yeah, that's where it works. 12.5%, it's not going to really affect you unless you're crazy and you're drinking a whole glass, but I don't think you could tolerate drinking a whole glass. It's too rich, like who would want to do that, And if you are some kind of problem drinker with a bad habit, you're not going to pay that kind of money to get your whatever you're getting on. If you're some old stumbling problem drinker, you're going to pay $4.99 for the cheapest vodka or gin that you can find at the convenience store, right? Right. But we don't recommend that on this channel because that's a very bad habit. But I'm going to score this a 94 out of 100. It's most excellent. I mean, I'm not going to buy it again, but what difference does that make? There'll be 20 more new products that'll be comparable to it that I can explore. So yeah, as far as promos, I got a lot of videos coming out. We're gonna do Wednesday coming up. The first Wednesday in December is going to be Joker's Wild Wednesday. So whatever you want to bring, doesn't matter. Beer, wine, liquor, doesn't matter. This Sunday, it's going to be Stout Sunday, first Sunday of the month.
I will find a stout this week.
I've got
it might be the bourbon. I was trying to find a Bourbon County stout, but it might be tough.
Oh, I was mad as a hornet today when I was sitting there bored out of my mind on that airplane flight back from England, bored to death. I said, well, at least when I get back to Louisiana, I could go to Mathern's and buy Bourbon County Stout. I went to Mathern's today. They had two of the variants, which I'm not.
Banana Foster in the backyard, right?
Yeah, and I don't like those. Every time I tried a variant from Bourbon County, it wasn't very good. And I don't like to pay $21 for a bottle of something that's not very good.
Me too. And that's why I said, And
I'm looking, so I got so disgusted with those variants in the past that were like super high price and not very good. So I told the manager, I said, hey, I'm looking for the regular Bourbon County. Oh, we didn't get it because the distributor lady forgot to order it.
That's weird.
He said, I went crazy and I was yelling at her and everything. And so she called the warehouse and said, oh, we need a shipment of it. And they told her, well, it's all gone.
Yeah. And that's why.
Yeah, if you try another store, maybe.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go searching for it. But that store is 1 mile away, only 1 mile away. Now I'm going to have to go on some expedition to get it. He was really angry because people come from all around 25 miles around here to get it. And she doesn't order it. She forgets to order it.
That's weird.
Yeah, he called her boss. He called her boss at the warehouse and said, why am I not getting this product? I got these variants that are $21 a bottle, $22 a bottle that nobody's going to buy except, a handful of people. And what are the people going to do when they were looking for Bourbon County Stout? They're just going to go to some other store and buy it. And that's it. Okay, well, anyway, enough of that drama story.
But you know what, Jay? I went to I called 4 stores. One store said in Cumberland, they had the 2022 and 2021 version of the original. And I said, okay, great. Do they have the 2023? I said, yeah, no, we don't have it. Only have the backyard. Okay, great. But then again, I said to myself, if the 2022 is just like the 2023,
they taste the same every year. Let's
exactly.
Get it straight.
So I might as well get the 2021, 2022 version to bring to Stout Sunday or any other review. But
I'm not going to come on here and have a nervous breakdown because I can't get
$13.99 for that 12-ounce bottle. Let people know.
Yeah,
no,
paying
where you live. Maybe more, but $13.99 in my area for the 2022-2021 version.
You're paying an arm and a leg to get a beer. That is great. Okay, it's great. It's an A every year, but it tastes the same every year. It always tastes the same. So,
why pay all that money?
I like that movie, The Godfather, but every time I watch it, it's the same.
Right.
So I don't need to keep watching it. And so if I find it, fine, I'll buy it. If I don't find it, I'm not going to get a hissy fit and go searching for it. And so, oh well, I guess the distributor screwed up because they had a guaranteed sale, but now they don't have a sale. But that's enough of that. And then I'm gonna go back to my Dawn Busters starting tomorrow. That's the plan. And I'll be posting photos of the trip to England and Spain and British Gibraltar, and then I went to Spanish Africa, and then the apes, and the baby ape was so cute. I wanted to hold it, but I was scared it would bite me, so I didn't touch it.
Okay.
and it was jumping on everybody's cars, and it was chewing on the people's windshield wipers, and it was sucking on the antenna like a pacifier. I said, "Come on, baby," but it tried to jump on my back, and I pushed it because I thought it would bite me or tear up my knapsack. So I said, "Oh well." And then the mama was huge.
Huge.
The mama was calm. The mother ape was calm. I guess they're used to seeing people because they live in the town. They go in the woods and then they come in. I guess they probably rummage through people's garbage all night and make a huge mess. But anyway, but there was a lot more adventures on this.
Did you bless the rains in Africa?
Well, I don't have that album from Asia, but
I bless the rains in Africa.
Is it Toto?
Yeah. Did he say? Oh, it's
Asia
Toto. Yeah.
Toto.
Okay.
But
Toto.
anyway, I'm wondering about the main flight.
He's down in Africa.
Oh, yeah, Toto.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I was thinking about Rosanna.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
Asia, Toto. They're all the same kind of music, that like.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. The flight. What now? Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. I got off track. The flight was from New Orleans. I had to go to Dallas Fort Worth. This was the most aggravating thing. You had to go west.
Yeah.
Dallas Fort Worth to London.
Okay.
And you had 1 hour from London to the next plane to Gibraltar. I said, if they hold me up, I'm never going to make it. But it was fast. And then
Yeah, man, good. Excellent. Nice job.
So from London to Gibraltar. And then I had to walk to Spain. I got kicked out of Spain, but then I was able to get back in after a whole night of torment or whole hours of torment. Then I took the ship to Africa, and then I went in reverse back to Louisiana. And don't worry, I bought a bunch of beer in Spain and Gibraltar and Africa. I bought a bunch of beer, and I made all kind of videos.
And you brought them back to the U.S. or yeah?
You cannot bring liquid on the plane.
Wow. Even on your underneath the luggage inside the plane?
I was not paying $100 to ship some beers back. I brought a carry-on bag. I did not want to bring all kind of luggage. I just had a bag on my back and I walked around carrying it. It wasn't heavy. I had enough clothes.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
So the whole plane trip, the airfare from here to there and back, if you're interested in that price, was $707.40, which to me wasn't a bad price for.
No, I would have thought it would be much more than that. That sounds reasonable to me.
Yeah, $707.40 after tax. That was the total price. All right, enough of the travel log. But
yeah.
And now the score on the mellow corn.
Okay, I was waiting for you to do that. What the heck?
No, I told you I wasn't doing that tonight because I didn't really have anything to hell about.
Mellow corn. Very good product. I'm going to give this a 93 out of 100. This is a good product. Very enjoyable. I like it. Easy, $15.99. Yeah, maybe a little bit high for some people, but you don't get that burn. Get the caramel. Get a slight little vanilla in this, but overall is a good straight Kentucky straight whiskey. Very enjoyable. And guess what? I'm not going anywhere, Jay. I'm gonna get home.
I'm glad. And
I'm about to watch a football game.
Yeah, I'm about to do
Oregon in Washington.
And would you recommend people buy this mellow corn?
I would say yes. It may the label may turn people off, but I think it is worth the price $15.99 for this size, $29.99 for the big size. It is in plastic.
Oh yeah,
Depends where you go. Yes, that's why I didn't buy the plastic. I bought the glass.
I've never seen the plastic one, but
$29.99 for the plastic.
that's not too bad. And wait, I have a question. Why you say the label? What's wrong with the label?
It's simple. It's plain. It's simple.
Yeah, it's just old fashioned. It's just something from
It's a plain, simple, old fashioned. Nothing with no weirdness, no quirkiness, no monster, whatever.
Elbow. You got a problem with that label?
No, I like it. I mean,
it's plain, mellow corn, straight out corn whiskey. That's what it is.
The yellow color, you can pick that out too on a shelf. That yellow for sure.
Bottle and Bond.
Now, any promos for you or Elbow? Elbow, any promos?
I do. I have I still have the locale, the Lower Falls IPA from Highland Brewing Company.
Oh yeah, I've had some of their beers. They're very nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna do an apple cider. I wish I bought Henry's Hot Toppers hard pressed cider, and he goes at. I thought the ABV would be right in front. Wait, hold on.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah, 5.5.
Yeah.
Sean, you want to hear a real quick story that'll take a few seconds to tell? But what I did yesterday morning, I was in London, England, and I walked down from the hotel to this little Indian-owned store. It's called Indian Grocery Store. Can't remember the name of it. That's what it said, Indian Grocery Store. And I went in there, and it was at 7:55 a.m. And I asked the guy, I said, y'all have any breakfast food? He said, we got sandwiches in the cooler. So I got a tuna and cheese sandwich, which I never had that before, but it was good. And I ate that on the street walking back to the hotel. And then he happened to have a beer cooler. And I thought a good breakfast treat before leaving England would be this 9% Polish beer, which I bought. That was an interesting breakfast combo. Tuna and cheese sandwich with 9% alcohol Polish beer.
What was the name of the beer?
I can't remember the name. It was some kind of, those Polish names are hard to pronounce. But I'm going to have a video posted eventually. And
okay.
Yes,
look forward to watching it.
Thank you. And here's a photo I'll show real fast that I took in Gibraltar. And then Elbow's got to do his promos. And
I got one more. I have one more beer before Elbow goes on to review. I will be reviewing.
Now here's the balcony in front of the apartment complex, and you can see there was a mountain on. If you jumped over that ledge, you would go 1,000 feet to the ground and die. But there's a van parked, or a little mini van parked by the apartment complex. But if you look carefully at the motor scooter.
Okay.
Oh yeah, there's something on the handlebars.
That's the baby ape.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I would not have seen that. Notice that. Wow.
And then the baby jumped off the motorcycle when the mama showed up, and he went run by the mama.
Wow.
And then I said, come here, baby. And then he ran over to me. It was a male. He ran over to me and he wanted to grab my hand and jump on my back. I said, no, you might bite me, and I don't want to get bit. I'm about to go in the airplane. So
yeah, it's interesting.
That's Gibraltar. It's a British territory.
Yeah,
they run around everywhere. These apes run around everywhere. It's not a monkey. It has no tail. And they're big, but they run around, and they got signs saying, don't feed them. But I think people do feed them.
Wow.
Oh, there's a sandwich. That was a pork roll.
It looks like a pastry you have right there, Jay.
I didn't like it. It was nasty, and the sauce was horrible. They ought to say HP must stand for horrible product. And that's That's in downtown London last night, night before last. It was all decorated for Christmas. And that's Queen Victoria Memorial.
Beautiful. That's a great shot right
That's
there.
Buckingham Palace. I wanted to go talk to
Great
King,
shot. Great
yeah, I
shot.
wanted to go talk to King Charles, but they had it locked up. They weren't letting anybody in. So I didn't get to talk to him, but I could see they had some windows open, but or the lights on. They might have been eating
Hey,
stuff.
Chuck, I got something I want to say.
There's the beer
Oh, okay.
for hockey. Well, anyway, nobody wants to see all these photos, but boy, do I have some interesting photos. Okay, what, Jean? What do you have to say? And then Elbow's got to do this.
All right, that's all I got to say. I mentioned the 2 beers, the cider and whatnot. I got one more beer. I got the Evil Twin Imperial Biscotti Break.
I've reviewed it.
Imperial Biscotti, yeah. Okay.
It comes in at oh wow, what did it be?
It's about 8, I think, or 9. You're gonna love that beer.
Yeah, it's so
Turn it. It's at the bottom. It tells you at the bottom what it is.
Hi.
Yeah.
No.
Go up. Work with me, Jean. Work with me. That mellow corn has got you kind of corned up.
Yeah,
right.
you're not showing the bottom part. You got to hold it higher.
Up.
There you go. Now spin it. The other way. We'll get around there. Keep going.
Sir,
Keep going.
sir, you doing all right tonight? Got to get my flashlight out and shine it in your face.
All right, keep going.
Wait, up, and stop. Up
Yes.
and stop. We can do this. We can do this. Maybe.
Yeah, try not to wave it around like a flag.
11.5%.
All right.
All right. Elbow's ready. That's all we wanted to know. Thank you very much. Thank you for joining. All right.
All right, Elijah Craig, small bat.
Thank you, fellows.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
welcome.
90. From Elijah, the father of bourbon, 94 proof. And I switched it over. I'm enjoying it now on the rocks, and that calms it down some, dilutes a little bit, makes it cold, and it is smooth. This is very good. I give it a 94. It's a solid A.
I knew it was going to be high. I knew you were going to give it a high score.
Yeah, in fact, I mentioned the proof, a 94 for a 94 proof. But yeah, it is. It's good stuff. I mean, they sell a bunch of this stuff for a reason, because it's good, and yeah, I would recommend it. Anybody who wants to try some bourbon, don't be afraid of Elijah Craig. It's good stuff. As far as promos, I do have a channel. It's the same name there as Elbow 88, but I haven't added anything new. So when I add something new, I'll talk it up more. But it's there if you want to check it out. Feel free. There's some beverage reviews. There's some music there. There's some me playing piano and that sort of thing. So anyway, that's over on Elbow 88. And anyway, hope you all have a great weekend coming up here. We're into December now. The holidays are upon us, and we got to get ready for all that stuff. But I'm glad you had a good trip there, Ron. Glad you're back safe and sound. All that good stuff. Always good to see Jean. And cheers, you guys. Cheers.
Thanks. Now,
Always cheers. Cheers.
I appreciate y'all joining. Appreciate Dazzling Dave joining. I'm sorry his internet was giving him trouble, but that seems to be a common problem in America these days. And I appreciate Beverage Ramble joining and not drinking more than a gallon of it. And just kidding. He only drank a quart. And then Elbow, of course. And if anybody wants to, I can show you 2 more photos from the trip if you want to see them. If not, we'll close it out.
Drop it.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll drop it. Okay, so here's what Gibraltar.
Drop it.
Yeah, we can do this.
Drop.
Here's what Gibraltar
Drop
looks
it.
like. Here's what when you land at the airport, you have to walk across the runway because it's so tiny. Like they have a sign and they have guards and they say, okay, no planes coming. Okay, walk, don't stop, keep walking. You got to walk across the runway. So I'll show you this is what it looks like when you're at the airport about to walk across the runway. Whoops, sorry. Let me go. All right. So there's all the people at the airport.
Yeah, it's the rock.
There's the Rock of Gibraltar. And if you look at the very top of the rock, they got that fortress up there.
Does he have any tourist stuff that takes you to the top of that thing?
There's actually some roads there's some roads that go to the top, but they don't let you to the very top because that's a military installation and it's all top.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You can see the high-rise hotels all around the rock.
Did you buy any Prudential insurance?
No, but I kept feeling like I needed to. I don't know why. I wanted to get a. Oh yeah. Oh, that's not the photo I wanted to show, but that's when you first enter. You know, and I was trying to show Spain. That's the rock, all the forts. And let's see, where's Spain?
A lot of history. A lot of history there.
Let's see. There's the British troops. Okay. Trying to show the Spanish Africa. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Beautiful scenery. I mean, gardens everywhere. Churches, of course. More rock, more cemetery. There's a memorial to the people who died for the empire, it says. Oh, beer. Some of the beers I reviewed. Okay. That's the ferry to Africa, the ship. And you had to have a special, you had to have a special ticket to go to the club, but I didn't have that ticket. But I did buy some beer because y'all know how I am. So I made videos. Okay, here's Spanish Africa. That's what a neighborhood looks like. And let's see, people fishing. That's kind of a general view of the city, but you can't see the mountain. But that's it's a harbor, you know. There's water all around, and
is the main language there English or Spanish, or I don't know what Gibraltar would be like.
Now Gibraltar is owned by England, so in Gibraltar you hear a lot of English.
Okay,
but let me turn that off. But it's right next to Spain, so a lot of Spanish people come over there to work, or they're just tourists. You know, school children, they'll take them down like 5 hours, and you can go see Rock of Gibraltar. So you hear Spanish, but English, everybody, you know, it's
okay.
English. Now, when you go into Spanish Africa, consequently, it's all Spanish, and I couldn't understand them, and they couldn't understand me.
Yeah.
But yeah. I mean, it's a once in a lifetime thing. It's not like something I'm going to do again in my life, probably.
Oh, man, that's great.
But I think when I add up the cost, I don't think the trip was $1,500.
Yeah, man, I got to renew my passport and start thinking about doing some of this stuff. You know, travel is great. I just haven't got out there doing much of it, but yeah. That's great. That sounds like a nice trip.
I do have to renew my passport expires in February, so I need to start renewing it. And I've never been to Europe. I've never been to Europe.
Jay, you get the 10-year passport. Mine will expire in 2027. I did mine in 2017. I got the
I got to renew mine.
So,
oh yeah, you got time. You got a lot of time. I got only 3 months.
Whether go to Mexico or some other place.
Yeah, I have to get on the ball, but I figured, you know, I'm 55 years old. If I wait on all my family and friends who keep theoretically wanting to go, I'll be 95 and say, man, I never did it. So I was like, I'm not waiting. I'm going. You know, would it be more fun with people? Yeah, maybe, but then you start arguing about what to do. You know, they say, I don't want to walk up the side of the mountain, but I did. I was like, I want to go to the top of the mountain, and I just did it, And I mean, I was tired and my legs were killing me, but I didn't have to argue with anybody about what to do. But Elbo, you've been to Europe and Africa and those places before?
No, I haven't. I haven't. I'm not much of a traveler. My cousin, he's been all over the world, and I figure, well, maybe him and I will travel at some point, but either way, I got to renew my passport or I can't go anywhere out of the country. So that's step one. But yeah, I got relatives over in England and I've never seen them. So there is an incentive for me to go over there, but it's something that's on my bucket list. We'll see if I actually accomplish it. But yeah, the passport is step one. I got to do that.
Yeah. England was nice, the little bit I saw. And Shane, yep, there's Shane. He went to Ireland. He posted some very interesting.
Yeah.
And boy, I'll tell you one thing, Shane had to deal with a lot of wind. I didn't see all that wind. He was dealing with some high gusts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to Costa Rica, William. I went to Costa Rica for a week. And that was a fabulous trip. And I brought back some coffee, and that coffee was so good. Okay, well, we could go on all night, but we're not going to. All right, so thanks for watching, everybody. Y'all take care. See y'all tomorrow morning at dawn.
All right.
Good day, everybody.